Well, that's another very short story. My name's Ben, and I called it Don Benito. Pretty imaginative. That's the way we got. We looked at 30, 40 names like he comes on a horse in agave, agave straight up, agave unlimited, blah 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 blah. But the people that we deal with and the people that we sell tequila to in Mexico, they don't want the superlatives. They want the quality, and they want the attitude of the company, and a fair price, of course. Yeah, you put it on the back of your tongue, like you saw me do. Hold it for about 10 seconds, and then you bring it forward on your tongue, and then you swallow it. That way you get the whole taste of the tequila. All tequila comes from Mexico. It can't be grown anyplace else, I don't think. Maybe that they've tried it, maybe it doesn't work, I don't know. But tequila is a national treasure of Mexico. Sure, try to. I'm an old guy, but I'll try and get the history. I was born in El Paso, Texas, and right on the border in Mexico. I grew up on alfalfa farm, ranch, if you will. We had 400 acres of alfalfa. Went to school locally in El Paso, went to the University of Texas. Went in the military, got out of the military, came out here, finished my college education. I was recruited by a company in Mexico to do investment banking. So I've been in Mexico now doing that for about 25 years, with little investments and skits and other business like marketing, etc. This is my baby right here. I love it. And what it's about is we wanted the best quality taste at the lowest price that we could possibly get it at. And it makes it different because it's got the quality, it's got the cleanliness of the product, but more than ever and more than anything, this brand doesn't belong to me, it belongs to the people that work for me. 185 people that put their butts on the line every day to get this out. When we started it, and I say we, my son and I, who's a co-founder and president of the company, Ben Leyva, is that the people will dictate what they want, and the people will dictate the perceiver, the customer, client, whatever you want to call them. They'll dictate where this is going. And it's going to be predicated, I think, on quality, the attitude, and if you like tequila, you're going to love this. And that's what we're trying to get out there. And I think, without reserve, that we will be successful if we follow that path. And we will, I'm dedicated to that positive path. I worked at my uncle's ranch. I learned to ride a horse when I was about 3 or 4 years old. I think my grandfather put me on him and then kicked him in the butt and told me to hang on. So we used to go out and count herds, count cattle. I used to get on a horse about 5 in the morning, and after breakfast, then we would fill our canteens with water. And I always noticed this water was really sweet and really cold. And when I asked my uncle about it, he said it comes from the, higher up in the mountains, and it comes right through here. That's what you're drinking, and it feeds Lago Chapala, which is the largest lake in Mexico. The tequila that's out there is overpriced. And what people are doing is they're just shooting it. They're not drinking like I drank it. And cheap tequila is meant to be shot. Quality tequila is meant to be savored. And that's what I was doing when we started this. And that's the way it should be. You have the silver, reposado, and anejo. The difference between them is, from the start, Weber agave and spring water. That's a silver. The reposado then sleeps for 18 months to 24 months. You can see the color is a little darker. And then the anejo sleeps for 18 months to 2 to 3 years, depending on how we want to the taste is going to be. Now don't forget, when you say sleep, it sleeps in oak barrels and warehouses. Long warehouses where we pump classical music into it, And we also have amber lighting rather than white lighting. I don't know if that helps.
No,
but it doesn't
great
hurt. It doesn't hurt. This is a special product. In 10 years, I'd like to see it be the household name for tequila. If it's any less, that's great. Just as long as the people are happy that perceive it, the people that drink it are happy, and that they're over 21 and they don't get any trouble because of drinking it. Enjoy the price, the quality, the attitude of the brand, and the way we sell it and what we think of it. That's my baby. I love it. And I didn't used to like tequila.